Greetings and salutations, fellow Homo sapiens. We'll here with a little run through an instance. Right, before I actually start with the content of this video, I'm going to throw out a little apology. Sorry for not posting this video earlier. I had a little trouble with my PC. Long story short, it had a horrible Trojan virus thing on it, which took me the entire day to sort out, and it's still kind of not fully sorted, but at least I can do stuff. Anyway, on with the show. As you can see, I've got Shadowfang Keep. Shadowfang Keep's a nice instance. It's been redone through Cataclysm, made it far superior to what it was. And our group consists of a orc hunter, a troll shaman, I think, a goblin warlock, and a warrior tank. Now, I use the phrase tank with this guy very loosely. He comes in with 2 bits of tanking heirlooms, arms spec, and a big 2-hander. As you can see, it takes far more damage than it's supposed to, but at low level, who can really complain? You're getting an instance done. But it's the arrogance of it that I don't like. It's the whole, I don't need to, actually spec my character properly. Who cares? I know everyone's entitled to play the game however they want, but at the end of the day, if what you're doing is hindering someone else, then you should really sort it out. I mean, wasting someone else's time is the biggest insult you can do. However, if he was to do this in a heroic at 85, I'd get laughed out of the group. But it's Shadowfang Keep, you're level, 18, 19, nobody cares. I just don't understand how you can enter an instance and not be optimal. I'm a tiny little bit of a perfectionist, or maybe it's slightly OCD, if anything, wanting everybody to do the right thing. But hey, this boss is actually quite entertaining, really. Even in low level, he still casts the ability that, you can see it now, that puts everybody down to 1 HP and then heals them all up. I'm telling you, as a healer, it shits you up. Sorry for the language, but it does. I was like, whoa, because at this stage I have no AoE healing capability. I kind of panicked a little bit and just started spamming renew, and realised, it's not enough. But, it's not like we're going to wipe, even with an Armors Warrior tank. See, a 2-hander drops as well, and the Warrior rolls on it. He's got the heirloom axe, why would he need that? Anyway, Dingzor, level 19, new talent point, which I'll put in later and talk about talents in another video. And he's ridiculously impatient. Calm down. Got some major luncheon appointment to get to or something. Oh dear. It's just a risky run when you do instances. You'll find somebody like this who's like, come on, go. Jesus Christ. If you're not enjoying yourself, why are you playing? I'm really going off on a tangent here. What we'll talk about now is a few things that were mentioned in my other 2 videos, add-ons and whatnot. You see, I consider myself a bit of a minimalist when it comes to add-ons. I run with the bare minimum. In fact, on my Shadow Priest, I don't really use any. I use quartz, but I don't fully utilise it. That's pretty much it. The only reason I use green and click is because I consider the fact that you have to. A lot of people said that, oh no, you can still heal without them, but when you consider the massive improvement they make, it makes a slightly impossible job ridiculously simple. You kind of have to use them. But at the end of the day, it's all personal preference. Anyway, after taking the mace from the first boss and the ring from this boss, our Armors Warrior tank decides he's had enough of us noobs and leaves the group. Just after watching this little cutscene. I've never actually done Shadowfang Keep as the Horde, so I was quite intrigued as to the story behind it. And it's all about the Forsaken coming in to take down Godfrey, and in the progress plaguing everything, because that's the Forsaken's answer to every problem. Use the plague! We've got a big bad enemy. What do? Use the plague. I'm bored. What do? Use the plague. I don't get this girl to like me. Use the plague. No, damn it, Forsaken. You need a new battle plan. You can't go around plaguing things all the time. It gets old. Okay, weird tangent there, but there goes our good friend Tauren Warrior Tank Arms Dude, and we enjoy the wonders of 4-manning this instance. But as it is low level, we can 4-man it. Do you want to see us 4-manning this trash? I think you want to see us 4-manning this trash. Yeah, I want to waste your time. I want to commit the biggest insult. Nah, I'm not that evil. Skip forward. I said skip forward. Thank you. So yeah, we pulled this boss with 4 people, and I think the Warlock tanks the majority of it. But low level, you seriously, you can't complain. Do you know what I need? You know what I need in this group? I need Johnny. There's just a few problems with that. Number 1, he's on a different server. Number 2, he's Alliance. Number 3, he's constantly doing exams and stuff, which is fair play, you know. Jesus Christ, the Warlock actually nearly dies. At least it gives me something to heal. At least me gets to show my awesome healing capabilities. Spamming the good old flash heal because Shaman's taken a silly amount of damage. But it's, you know, it's low level. It gives me something to do. This fight was actually quite fun. And see that quote unquote tank missed out on an awesome shield. True, you probably wouldn't have taken it considering you got, oh no, I'm arms, but you're a tank. Oh dear. Now just hand in this old Questaruni after he does his little speech about disobeying orders. Plague, plague everywhere. Kill Lord Warden. Yeah. Come on, Tankaruni. Get through this trash. I think I might skip the trash again, to be honest. Save on time. Actually, I'll skip to this point here where the Warlock does something smart and gets out his Void Walker to try and tank some mobs. You know, brilliant thing to do. Kudos on the Warlock for doing that. Only problem is I don't have pets on my grid, so if I did actually want to heal it, I had to physically target it and cast a spell. Good old-fashioned way, which is surprisingly confusing when you're so used to using grid and click. But hey, we got through it, so who really cares? I'll skip forward yet again to when we actually get a tank in. I'm not going to lie to you, there was about 5 minutes of footage there where we didn't have a tank and did a ton of trash, so yeah, sorry you all missed that, but it weren't that brilliant. Warlock sticks a soulstone on me, because he anticipates that I'm going to die apparently, but we get a paladin tank in, who just storms through the place. So I like paladin tanks, they're pretty cool. You know, there's no rending thunderclap to get threat, it's just spam consecration and spam that other spirally move, whatever paladins do. I know bugger all about paladins. Well, I know how to heal as a paladin, and I vaguely know how to DPS, except paladins can't DPS. I've proven it. I have a ret paladin and I can't DPS, therefore paladins can't DPS. Fact. They can tank very, very well. I've seen some amazing paladin tanks. In fact, some of the best tanks I've seen have been paladins. But healer wise, oh, I struggle with mana on my paladin, I really do. Now, some of you amazing paladin healers out there are going to be like, you struggle with mana on a paladin? Blasphemy! I'm sorry. But when I have tried to heal on a priest, however, mana's a non-issue. Maybe it's a gear thing, I don't know, but I'm going off on a mad tangent here. But I don't struggle with mana at low level, and I don't struggle with mana at high level. But I haven't actually healed with low gear, so maybe that was the thing. Either way, let's just go up this mad spirally staircase. You know what this always reminds me of? Anyone ever played Legend of Zelda? Mainly Ocarina of Time, when you got the mad spirally staircase up to fight Ganon right at the very end. Good times. I want to fight Ganon. Ganondorf was a dude. Best antagonist ever. But we don't fight Ganondorf, instead we fight a crazy undead dude in a top hat. Actually, is that a top hat? I know it's Gilneas, but no, it's a wizard hat. I see my hat expertise leave a lot to be desired. But either way, we do the frosty poison-y boss. He chucks poison at me, and I move out of it, and chuck up some heals. He chucks frosty stuff everywhere, move out of the frosty stuff, and nobody moves out of the frosty stuff, so they take damage and nearly die because they're idiots. But the boss doesn't last long enough to cause much of an issue. It's a very nice offhand that drops. I would have absolutely loved to have got that, but I do roll knee on it. But unfortunately, the Warlock wins it, and I get a bit annoyed because I thought that Warlock had some full like BO ace. I was like, what's he doing? So I inspect him. I said I inspect him, and he just has a normal staff, so fair dues. Oh well, let's just head on up. I'm gonna skip forward the rest of the trash because I'm starting to run out of time. And through the magic double doors we have the end boss, Lord Godfrey. If you know anything about the lore, you'll know that Godfrey was in Gilneas during all the Worgen stuff. He didn't like the fact that King Greymane became a Worgen and they're actually helping Worgens and stuff, and he dies, he becomes Forsaken, and I don't know the full story because I'm not actually questing Silverpine, because that's where you find out all this stuff. Anyway, going off on a tangent again here. A few poisonous stuff from those mobs, nothing too crazy, and then they pull the boss down here. This boss doesn't really do much, anything special. He summons a few ghouls which nobody picks up and they run towards me and I get a few interrupts. There's a big cornel bullet attack thing that I think it's the shaman who doesn't move out of and takes a bit of damage but doesn't die. See, there go the ghouls that are attacking me. Nothing too tragic. And one takes a bit of damage, nothing I can't handle. But it does show that this boss here, I honestly don't think they would have done if they didn't have a healer. If nobody was healing there, they would have died. I honestly believe that. A dagger drops does absolutely no use to me. And that's the end of the instance. Shadowfang Keep's a very, very nice instance. It's fair big, but you know, it's worth doing, especially for this quest here, where I get some damn sexy legs and I ding level 20. Oh yes, I can get myself a mount, a nice chicken, and I don't say goodbye. I'm ignorant and I leave the instance, and I get to see what's in the bag. Come on, something awesome. Let's have a look at this old bagaroony. Open it, and it's a cloak. It's a tanking cloak. Absolutely useless. But it's worth doing for the XP in the quest anyway. So guys, that's me done, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.